Hi everyone and welcome to the Geraldton Market Update. REIWA's recent quarterly report shows Geraldton as the highest growing regional centre in Western Australia with a total of 5.1% growth in the June quarter alone, up from 495 up to 520. It's the third consecutive quarter where Geraldton has been the highest performing regional centre in all of Western Australia. For context of how much Geraldton has changed over the last few years, in the year that was COVID-19 in 2020, the median sale price in Geraldton was only $265,000, and just a year ago it was only $465,000, which means if the median sale price is sitting now in 2025 at $520,000, in the last 12 months alone we've seen a 26% increase in median sales value across the whole marketplace. When we look at the rental market, we've seen the rental prices jump up to $550 per week for the median value in the area. That's 5% up on the last quarter, and of course 10% up in the last 12 months this time last year. According to a search on realestate.com, there are currently 51 properties available for lease in the Geraldton marketplace. The most expensive property is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, fully furnished apartment on the waterfront in the marina at $1,200 per week. And the cheapest property in the marketplace for rent at the moment is a cottage property in Beresford, sitting on an 1,800 square metre lot at only $360 per week. Jumping over to some recent sales that will likely impact the value of your home. We recently sold this property at 70 Ocean Queen Drive. This property was a 2015 built 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home with a 147 square metre floor plan. This property generated 16 online inquiries and sold for an amount in the mid 600s. Now to our next sale that we've done recently, 24 Oceanside Drive in Wandina sold with just 10 days on market. In consultation with our client, we actually coordinated a mini renovation on the property that included some upgrades to the kitchen. We changed out some blinds, we freshened up the gardens, and of course we painted the entire house. Our original appraisal on this property before we did that works was around the high 600s, and with the little bit of capital expenditure that we put into the property, we're actually able to sell that property, like I said, in just 10 days for an amount in the high 700s. So it just goes to show in the current marketplace, if you've got some capital to burn on the property and invest into presenting it better or freshening up with a paint job or upgrading the gardens, you can certainly realize that value through the end result in your sale. Thanks so much for joining me on this month's Geraldton Market Update. If you need any assistance from a real estate perspective, please contact Realmark on 9197 2600.